Hello, a very good morning to all of you. Today, I'd like to do a quick demonstration on some of the use cases for myself when it comes to work and personal in using Google Notebook LM. LM stands for language models. Okay, so let's us go to the Notebook LM. So basically, what you need to do is you just need to type notebook lmgoogle.com. I have already created these three. The first one is for work, and the other two is basically personal uh, notebooks. So when it comes to my work, this is a ongoing research paper in collaboration with my professor in Australia. So let us look into here. So over on my left hand side, basically these are the sources. As you can see from here, all right. So these are all transcript. Interview transcripts. So so now what I'm going to use is that to look into what are the information I can get from there. So basically what I'll be using will be, so because I already done I did the prompts already, so it will be much easier rather than to type out everything. So for instance, I will ask like, find the common perceptions of these interviewees with regard to the generative AI, and in your responses, name the interviewees as well as their quotes in verbatim. Or I may ask them to find some contradictory statements or to find any interesting and insightful comments by these interviewees. And of course, lastly, what are the limitations of this study? Can you suggest three research gaps and three possible future research to address the limitations and or the research gaps? Right. So, okay, how about we do the first one? All right. So this may take a while for them to generate. And the good thing about the sources, they are very much grounded. That means, according to Google, this information will not be used for training purposes. All right, so what we have here, as you can see, is that, well, there's quite a lot. So they also have the name of the interviewers as well as the numbering referred to the exact code that you can find from here. All right, okay. So let's try another one will be, find any interesting and insightful comments. All right. So here, these are arranged by the author's name. Okay, so far so good. So let's now we will look into the paper itself. So in this case, what I will ask is that, what are the limitations of this study, and suggest three research gaps and three possible future research to address limitation of the research gap. So yeah, all right. So the limitation will be the sample size, the representativeness, methodology, and the geographical biasness, as well as a longer scale quantitative studies, more diverse samples, and development and the evaluation of the training programs. So this is fairly interesting. All right. So next, we go to the some of the quotes from my readings. So what I meant, the quotes from my readings will be, let me call up. So so in the past, I use a Kindle. The books that I've read, is possible to highlight some of the quotes. So I can just save all these quotes and highlights and the notes I have written. I can send it to Readwise. Then how about everything here? So for instance, this will be some of the books I read and the quotes. So yeah, these some of them. So these are the quotes. So I can actually export it out. So what I have done is that the readwise highlights or the quotes. So basically these are the two items over here. So I just try to have fun with it. So what I'm going to ask is that these are these are all the quotes I've highlighted from the books I have read over the years. Speculate and discern my interests and the sensibility, as well as what you can tell about me. All right. So I this is just for the fun of it. Okay. So they are able to find some of the interesting things. How about the let's look at the another one. Can you select some of the interesting quotes that are contradictory between the different authors? All right. Okay. Yep. Managed to get some interesting results. All right. So that's so much for the quotes. Lastly is the last notebook is basically I have put out all my writings and also my Telegram posts and all this, and as well as my from my blogs. So let's look at okay, given the advent of generative AI, what are the possible impact on of bad actors on democracy, human rights, and freedom of speech? Basically, I just want to find out what are the things that I've written about these few areas in the past. So it seems not much. There's only one source from here. Okay, all right. How about others? These are some of my writings over the years. Speculate is the same question. I use it for the codes, but anyway, just have a look at it. All right. Yep, we have quite interesting selection. Okay. Okay. So actually, you can actually do much more. If you are students, you can put in all the notes, PowerPoint slides, and reading materials, and from there, you are able to come out with a study guide, a summary, and highlight some of the important points. But more importantly, for us as a researcher, is that is able to synthesize all this information together and able to have a bird's eye view of the different areas of research. All right, that's all for now. Thank you so much.